Aside from Nickelback being the halftime entertainment, James Harden's debut with the Los Angeles Clippers could not have gone much worse. I'm breaking it all down in today's video, so be sure you drop a like to help support the channel, and hit that subscribe button if you like this kind of content. Let's hit 20,000 subs with this video, appreciate your support, and let's get into it. For Harden's first game, the Clippers were facing the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden, the mecca of basketball, so everybody was hoping this was going to be a good one. Harden started the game with the Clippers' three other All-Stars, Russell Westbrook, Kawhi Leonard, and Paul George. Non-All-Star Ivica Zubac was there too at the center spot. And while all four of the stars scored in double figures, with Kawhi finishing with a game-high 18 points, overall the Clippers looked out of sync, trying to feel one another out on several occasions. You could tell that Harden was trying to get comfortable for most of the game, picking his spots from time to time. He did tie with Westbrook as the team's second leading scorer. He finished with 17 points on 6 of 9 shooting in 31 minutes of game action. Harden also had 3 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal. As a team, though, the Clippers turned the ball over 22 times, and that led to 35 Knicks points. They were out-rebounded 48-31 and surrendered 18 offensive rebounds. They just couldn't get stops in the second half, giving up 69 points to the Knicks after halftime. More on that in a minute. But making matters worse, the Clippers might have suffered a significant blow to their second unit. Backup center Mason Plumlee, dude had to be carried off the court by 2 Clipper staffers after Knicks forward Julius Randle went flying into the side of his leg. Plumlee was ruled out in the third quarter with a sprained left knee, and he's going to be further evaluated. So if he's out for a long period of time, that would be a huge blow because the Clippers were already a pretty small team on the bench, and without Plumlee, the Clippers' tallest player is two-way forward Moussa Diabate, who's only averaging 4 minutes a game. So the Clippers are going to have to rely on their guards even more than they already are. And going forward, Harden might have to do more with that second unit because Clippers coach Ty Lue, he started Harden, but then he had James running point guard with the bench. Lue also said that, he expected that Harden was going to be tired in his first game of the season, but he did see things that he liked from James Harden. He had an early pick and roll with Zubac. He delivered a really nice bounce pass that wrapped around a defender. On an early pick and roll with Zubac, he delivered a really nice bounce pass, and then Zubac was able to draw a foul inside. So I think these are the things we can expect more of from Harden as he gets more comfortable playing with the Clippers. One thing I'm interested in seeing is how Terrence Mann is incorporated into the team. So right now, T-Man is out with an injury, but the Clippers really value him. They wouldn't even include him to Philadelphia in the Harden trade. And before the season, Tyronn Lue said that Mann was going to be a starter. But he's been out, so that hasn't happened. So when Terrence Mann comes back, it leaves the question, will he start or will he be coming off the bench? Do you move Russell Westbrook to the bench if you start Terrence Mann? I know that Russ on the bench didn't work out that well with the Lakers last season. But also you got to remember that team had lots of other things going on. I think, though, that's what I would do. It would help to divvy up the firepower and give that second unit a little more depth by putting Russell Westbrook on that team. And remember, the Clippers lost a lot of that depth by trading all those players to Philadelphia when they got back James Harden. Really, though, the Clippers have to get some front court help because the rebounding this season has just been abysmal. In this game, the Knicks' Mitchell Robinson had 9 offensive boards and 15 total rebounds. And then earlier this year, the Clippers gave up 17 offensive rebounds to the Utah Jazz. Zubac is a quality starting center, but he is just not offering enough rim protection or rebounding that the Clippers need. The thing is, though, they don't have a lot of draft assets to go and get another big man, so they might have to end up trading a young player like Bones Highland or Kobe Brown in order to bring in more front court help. This is going to be a problem going further into the season, so the Clippers need to address this sooner rather than later. After the game, every Clippers player was rightfully talking about how it's a long journey, there's plenty of time for them to find the right rotations, plenty of time to develop chemistry, and all that's true, and it's only the beginning, but the clock is also ticking on all of these guys. Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, they're not getting any younger. And they've all come together. They've all sacrificed their games in order to bring a championship to Los Angeles. So the time is now for them to win that title, and they're going to have to figure things out very quickly. That's what I think, but let me know in the comments, what did you think of James Harden's debut, and what are your predictions for the Clippers for the rest of the season? Since you've watched this far, be sure to leave a like for the YouTube algorithm. Hit that subscribe button too so you never miss another NBA video. Coming at you several times a week with some of the best NBA content that you're going to find on YouTube. I know that it's early and the Clippers can still put it all together and become one of the best teams in the Western Conference. They are going to have to dethrone the Warriors though, because they are looking pretty nice out there in the Western Conference. I did a whole video on them. And a big part of what's setting Golden State apart is their bench mob. You got to check out what I had to say about these guys. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you next time on the Half Court Report. Have a great day.